When you heard the beats for Eric B for president,
What do you mean when I heard the beats?
was that your beat? We got that beat.
Yeah, what happened was Stevie Blast, Rakim's brother, used to work in one of these pressing plants. So I had got some fresh records. I got James Brown, The Funky President. I got Vonda Ray, Over Like a Fat Rat, and some records. And I took him to Marley Marl's house, and I paid him to be the engineer, and he put them together for us.
So here we go. I'm back now. I'm back.
Okay, that's great. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
You thought you had me.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, welcome back.
Let me get that. You thought you had me down, huh?
No,
you thought you had me down, huh?
I'm glad you're back.
I'm back like white Tic Tacs, Uncle E.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
White Tic Tacs.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Rumor has it that the records were just demos, and that you took
What do you mean they demos? Do they?
Rumor has it.
Do they sound like demos?
They were demos at the time. I'm just telling you what the rumor has it. They were demos at the time for the studio.
But where did the rumor come from?
But you took the reels on the low and released the song and secured the deal. Did you take those?
What do you mean take them? I paid for them. How do you take something that you paid for?
You paid? Did you pay?
I paid Marlon to be the engineer. How do you steal something that you paid for?
That's a good answer. I'm saying it's.
Where do you get this? Like, where do you get this from?
Rumor has it. Do you know what rumor has it is?
Yo, is this like?
No.
Does Miss Cleo give you this shit? Like where are you getting this stuff from?
You never took so more.
Took them from where?
From Marley Marl.
Took them from where? Let me tell you something. It's funny, man. Big shout out to MC Shan. I remember Marley didn't want to finish the records, and me and Shan went in and mixed the records. If you look at the record, it says mixed by Marley Marl and MC Shan. So me and Shan actually did the mixes for the record.
So why did he want to mix them? Okay.
Gotta ask him. He said Rakim was rhyming too slow. He didn't like it. He wasn't feeling it at the time, which is his opinion.
Understood. Did you ever have static with Marley Marl?
No. Marley Marl's a great friend. You know, another person, like a brother. You know, things happen. You get into misunderstandings and you move on.
But I heard business wasn't done with it. I heard there was an.
How was their business not done? He was the engineer. I paid him. Fair exchange, no robbery. What's the problem?
Paid, but he still didn't want to mix it because he didn't feel.
Yeah, he didn't feel that. You know, I guess he was up to.
Tell me how that makes sense, Uncle E.
It makes a lot of sense because let me say this to you.
Okay.
It makes a lot of sense to you. If that was true that he did the records, he sued Warner Brothers. He sued Cold Chillin', was Fly Tie and all of them for all the records and stuff that he did. Why didn't he sue Eric B and Rakim? So what you want to say? Marlon was scared of us?
Well, rumor has it you was the East Coast.
Rumor.
You was the East Coast Suge Knight.
First of all, Suge is Suge and Eric is Eric.
That's a fact.
And that's no disrespect to him. But I've never want to be like Suge. Suge has always been Suge.
They said Suge because I guess they feel like you know.
No, that's not true. Not
bully
true.
in the game.
Never bullied anybody. I don't like bullies.
Okay.
I don't like bullies. Bullies ain't that ain't hip hop right there. That ain't sexy at all. Bullies? Are you kidding me?
So those records weren't demos. Where did
no? I mean, I guess back then you could say let's go on a record and say all those records are demo. All your records that you make are demos until you turn them into and put them on the shelf. Every record you do is a demo until you put it on the shelf and you put it into commerce and people can buy it. Mm-hmm. So everything's a demo.
So,
and like I was saying, you know, if there was an issue. If there was an issue about the record and who did the records and how much, you know, involvement it was, I paid Marlon to do it because he was the engineer. I bought my records. I said, this is what I want done. He sampled the sounds because he was the engineer and he got paid to do it. I know you thought the pink elephant was in the room and we didn't want to address him. We was going to tiptoe by him. But
why do these guys spread these rumors?
They can say because you want to try. Because you know why? Man? You know why? Man. You know why? I don't do interviews and I don't care. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you. You know why? You know why I don't care? Every month I make money. I don't care what you say. It don't make a difference to me.
Are you directing that to me?
Yeah, because you're the one giving me the questions. I don't care.
You don't care what I say.
I don't care what people say. Say what you want to say. Just don't call me late for the bank. That's it. Okay. Say what you want to say. Say all of this girly man stuff. Oh, he did this, she did that, we did this and that. It's ridiculous. But have you ever seen any of these guys sit in the room with me and say all this tough guy stuff?
No.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
No, I'm just saying
it's ridiculous, man. And you know what's sad? As black people, it's like we're acting like crabs in the bottom of the barrel instead of being happy for each other and moving on. Oh, you know what? Oh, you like Eric B so much? Oh no, he ain't all of that because my man did the records for him. You sound like one of these hating ass dudes from the projects when the broad come by and be on to my, oh, he looked nice and this and that. Now you got to find a way to knock him down. And that's like, come on, man. As black people, we should be celebrating each other. I mean, I know we laugh and we joke and all of that stuff, but we should be celebrating each other and happy that we found another way out. You know what I'm saying? We found another way outside of sports. You know what I'm saying? Another way outside of being highly educated, and being able to find another avenue to make money and feed your family. And we're not celebrating each other. We're knocking each other down, and we're actually embarrassing ourselves in front of the rest of the world. We don't big each other up. Like you have a show, somebody finds some way to hate on you for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's great for us to laugh and go back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a great thing to be able to laugh. But at some times we got to get serious and got to celebrate each other. If we don't celebrate each other, nobody else is going to celebrate us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fall at the wayside. And that's why black music has a problem now. That's why people don't respect black music. Now, Eric B and Rakim have the same history as a group like the Rolling Stones. But people will respect the Rolling Stones and these guys because their kids, as a parent, they will pass the Rolling Stones records down to their kids. Their kids pass it down to their kids. Us as black people, what? Man, oh, fuck them niggas, man. Yo, man. This every time with us, with black people, it's fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's never we take our kids, and I'm not saying everybody does it because I met so many different people that educated their children on Eric B and Rakim. And what's sad for me is to see different ethnicities and see Chinese people that I met. Oh, Eric, I educated my son and my daughter about Eric B and Rakim, a Spanish person. Oh man, Eric, I love your music, and I pass it on to my kids. As black people, the first thing we say is what? Fuck that motherfucker. Yo, Eric think he all that. That motherfucker, his first car is a Rolls Royce. What about you celebrate me and saying, yo, Eric had the vision to take us into the 21st century back then in 1986, and saying, yo, because I felt like this. I don't care if you're white, black, and whatever you want. I think that everybody deserves nice things. And if that's what you want, go get it. And I just remembered when I first got the car, everybody, oh man, that's an old white man's car. Oh, okay, all right. So now we 30 years later, what's the hottest car now? If you ain't driving the Dawn, the Bentley Coupe, or the Phantom or something, you nutted. You looking crazy around here. You know what I'm saying? You're not on top of your game. So back then in '86, I just felt and shout to my man Rick James, because Rick James used to always talk about it. Rick James used to say, what's so sad? When a white guy buys a Rolls Royce, and not to sound racist, but it's the truth. The truth is what it is. Mm-hmm. When a white guy buys a Rolls Royce, we'll stand outside on the sidewalk. Man, that's an expensive car. That car looks good. You don't know whether he leased the car or he got the car, got money from his mother or whoever gave him the car. But when a black person get the car, what the first thing y'all say?
How you get that car?
How you get that car? That's a stupid motherfucker right there. Yo, I wouldn't have spent all that on the car, man. Yo, I would have did this. I would have did that. And it's like we racially knock each other. So how can we have everybody else to celebrate us when we knock each other? We don't big each other up. Oh man, Flip got a TV show, man. Yo, Flip, man, I love your show, man. It's a great show. I'm happy to see you on. We don't celebrate each other. We'll knock each other down and say, oh nah, man, yo, why Eric got that? Yo, what's that car about? What's this about? But we see other people do it. We'll celebrate them. And they celebrate each other. And it's like, my thing is, that's why I stay away from interviews and stay away from doing certain things, because it's frustrating. People don't celebrate each other. It's always some negative he said, she said, girly man stuff.
That's true. But there's an issue.
Okay, what's the issue?
What's
the issue?
No.
Okay.
Let me say it. Why you got to do that? It's
what's
like
the
you're
issue?
trying to apply some sort of type of pressure. This ain't going to work on me. I'm from Queens. That don't work on me, Uncle E. Come on, man. I'm from where you from.
It's ridiculous, man. The pressure game, really? Flip just say anything out his mouth, don't he?
No.
Flip just say anything out his mouth. The
No,
pressure game.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay, all right.
I heard this slogan from you a long time ago,
Okay.
and I think that you don't apply it to yourself. And I'm
It's
gonna tell you,
okay. Sure.
if 4 different people say something about you,
Yeah.
4 different people. You told me this on the phone before.
Okay.
If 4, I think you said 5. If 5 different people say something about one person, and they all not intertwined, 9 times out of 10, what those 5 different people are saying about that one person, ends up to be true. It's not the people. It can't be. You said this exact line. It can't be every different person did the person that they. I forgot how you put it. It can't, if 5 different people say something about a person, you said 9 times out of 10 is true. It can't be that the person that's saying it's a lie have the same issue with 5 different people. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I understand
Now-
in that
now,
context.
hold
You
on.
put it
You
all
didn't say that,
together.
of course-
You put it all together and cut out pieces and this.
No,
But that's fine.
No. All right.
That's
So
fine.
now people saying, yo,
That's fine.
now of course, and I like it. You always say
great.
don't pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And talking to you, I don't really pay attention to even my comments. I get a lot of negative comments. I don't pay attention to it.
You
I
can't.
do take certain little points and try to tweak a little bit. You know, some of the points are needed, but I don't pay attention to it.
Okay.
But people like, yo, man, Eric B, man, he out here wilding. He was out there strong arm and he ain't playing.
It's not
around.
true. That's a
And
lie.
it's
That's a lie. It's a lie.
and I believe it. I believe you.
I appreciate
believe
that.
you.
Thank you.
But I believe you.
Okay, I appreciate
But I
that.
don't
Thank
too
you.
at the same time.
Why?
Because Uncle E, like, come on, man. You
I don't want no action, man.
Nah,
I'm good.
nah, you
I'm
wasn't
good,
playing
man.
with people. You a
I don't want no
businessman, you
action
wasn't playing
because
with people.
because I was learning the business and wanted to get the money. You can't go in the bank. You can't go in the bank talking greasy. They're gonna throw you out the door.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. You can't. Let me. I'm just saying. I like your answer. All I'm saying is that
It's the truth.
moving forward.
Okay.
If there's any question, just pass on the question. Don't give me a
I'm
ring around the
passing.
I
I'm
look
giving-
crazy.
Look,
Because
how do you look
can't go to
crazy?
you can't go to other shows to give them classic interviews that you wanted me to listen to and
Okay.
kind of flip the script. A young,
I'm telling
hot
you the
show.
truth. I'm telling you, you don't like the
It's
truth.
because salute to the big homie Combat Jack. It's because Combat Jack has knowledge of hip hop, so that's why you was able to relate to him more because of his knowledge of hip hop.
He asked a question, I answered it. It was simple.
Because I don't have nothing.
I answered your question.
I don't do research.
Did I tap dance?
No, you did not. Tap
Okay,
dance.
so
But your
what's the
answers-
problem?
The answers wasn't.
What do you mean?
Not the answers I was
What do
looking
you want? Sensational answers that are not there.
I don't want sensational answers. I just don't want
What do
nobody
you want?
accusing my uncle of bullshit. Then whenever you talk to them,
Bullshit. I don't
it's-
care what they say. I don't care. Don't call me late for the bank. I don't care. Say what you want to say.
It's passive.
Say what you want to say. It's fine. Fantastic. That makes you feel good. You're a tough guy. You want to say. You want to be.
Why
You
you always-
want
why you
to
always-
be an internet tough guy. Say what
So
you.
why you always want
want
to talk about this tough guy act? Why-
Because
why?
that's you hiding behind the keyboard, saying stuff,
Okay.
right?
So,
You hide behind the keyboard saying
But then-
stuff, right?
but
That
you-
means
but-
you're
but you about
internet.
but you
that
about
means-
action. But you
yeah,
about action.
Yeah, I want some action at all times. I can't wait to do it.
what type of action
It's
do
simple.
you present?
Whatever you want to do. Whatever way you want to do it. I can't wait to do it. Simple.
So a kid from
From where?
what side of Queens? Astoria?
East Elmhurst.
A kid from East. I went to the hospital. I got my jaw broken too. Actually, they did a good job. With
Okay. All right.
A kid from
Big
East-
shout to Elmhurst Hospital. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
See?
A kid from Elmhurst Hospital. Elmhurst.
Okay.
Just
That's pretty nice. I didn't even know that, man. They did a great job. You're still talking smooth. You're
That
not
shit
like
was crazy.
yeah.
I mean, I'm from Queens.
So you had like the 50 Cent effect when he got shot,
Like
yeah.
Kanye.
like that kind of stuff,
No, like Kanye.
That shit
like
was,
Kanye. Oh, okay.
was gone.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk about 50 Cent, please.
What do you mean?
I said, man, you know him? You know him?
I don't understand.
Do
What
you
do
know?
you mean talk about him? I just asked you.
I'm joking with you.
Oh,
I just
okay.
gonna laugh.
So I thought
See,
you
but
wanted.
look how
What
serious
was so
you get.
funny?
Said somebody accused you. Said, look how serious.
No, I just asked you what was so funny. You said don't talk about 50.
it
Like
was just a joke.
were you in your feelings or something? I don't.
He talked about
I
my
don't
jaw.
understand.
People, your man almost fell. You talked about my jaw. Do you know 50? You know
Yes.
him?
Yeah.
You met him before?
Of course.
You did business with him before?
No.
Who you did business with?
A lot of people.
Rakim.
A lot of people.
Who else? Do you
A
divulge?
lot of people. Just
Oh, you don't
friends.
divulge into your
Just
personal
friends.
business.
Just friends.
Okay.
What's some other artists that you bring
You know,
inspiration to,
it was my man. We all came up together, man. Shout to Cool G Rap. That's my little brother, man. Shout to G Rap. Go ahead, Flip. Go. The pink elephant just came back in the room. Flip. Go ahead.
nah.
Go ahead.
I
You want to
already know
ask a
what
G Rap question? What do you want to ask?
I already know what type of time you be on. So
What do you mean? Flip, look what time it is. I'm waiting to break my fast. It's Ramadan, and you still want to ask questions. Go ahead.
I like it.
Please. Please, I'm here with you.
So
I'm
you
here
don't
with
ask
you.
no questions.
Yes, answer your
Ask me